Hello, everyone. So today, Dele Farotimi will be standing trial on his bail hearing. Remember, what they did was that the court postponed it to 20th of December for there to be a bail hearing. For you to understand the context of this and the criminality of it all is the fact that this particular crime that Dele Farotimi is being accused of in Ekiti State does not even exist in Ekiti State. Criminal defamation does not exist in Ekiti State. What happens is that somebody feels that they've been defamed, it's a civil matter, you go to court, sue the person, and it's not something that you're putting someone, that you're refusing, arresting someone and refusing to give him bail. Not at all. The whole thing that Dele Farotimi has written about in terms of the fact that the justice system in Nigeria is criminal is actually being portrayed in this whole drama that has been going on, and it is shown truly that the justice system in Nigeria is very criminal, is very corrupt, is available to the highest bidder, and it's all about who is it that has the money, the connection, whatever it is that they feel can be used as a means of exchange, and they do that. We've seen how Dele Farotimi was abducted by the Nigerian police that is always a willing tool of oppression. The Nigerian police behaved like terrorists, like bandits, like kidnappers, in the way and manner they abducted Dele Farotimi in Lagos and took him all the way to Ekiti State. And this is something that the Nigerian police has been doing for a very long time. And what we see today, what we see right now, this is not just about Dele Farotimi. This is about voices. This is about dissenting voices. This is about voices of reason, voices of courage, those that hold government accountable, those that speak truth and demand for justice. So there is a concerted effort to shut down voices, and currently Dele Farotimi happens to be the current victim. And so we must all remember that as long as Dele Farotimi is in captivity, we all are in captivity. This is not just about Dele Farotimi. This is about justice. This is about truth being fought. Injustice wants to always have, the upper hand. Now we wait, you people that have stolen billions. You have people who have stolen billions and billions of naira of their state money, people who are accused of doing all sorts of heinous things. They get bail, they are not remanded. And then someone on an issue that is supposed to be a civil matter, you hold the person down, you deny the person bail, and then you're going all over the country, you're filing cases against, that particular person. Let it make sense. Tell me, how does this in any way whatsoever makes any sense in the way that people in the way that this has been taken on, other than the fact that it is still that criminal justice system that that Dele Farotimi has spoken about in his book that is being played out right now. I think it's whether it's the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics that had come out with a headline I saw earlier where they said that that the judiciary collected more bribes than police, custom, and all of that is the number one. And even I think it was also Amnesty International in the corruption perception index that they put together, where it showed that the Nigerian judiciary was perceived to be the most corrupt, amongst the people. And we've also come to see a lot of things that Afe Babalola had been accused of before that didn't come to light, but right now we are currently seeing all of those things. One of them is this whole thing about they charging, is it 250 million to open a particular company, to set up a organization. Meanwhile, at that time, literally 20,000 naira could do the job. Imagine the inflation. Or is it the case of WikiLeaks, these documents that were revealed, where it was said that Afe Babalola was accused of paying judges 1.1 something million dollars in 2000 2003 or is it 2004, at the instance of former President Olusegun Obasanjo. These are accusations that are there, and so many other things, out there that ordinarily people wouldn't have known if it was not this whole case that was going on. And the irony of it all is that Afe Babalola is someone who has paid who has gone ahead to give 10 million pounds to a school, a university in UK, for them to, amongst other things, entrench human rights in Africa. Very cool. People, integrity is not complete until it's consistent. It's not about what you say, it's about what you do, how you act, especially in the face of people you think you're more powerful than. If you want to really know the true character of a human being, go and see the way he treats people who are I don't want to use the word less, because nobody is less than anybody, but people whom they think they are more than, or they are more than in one way or the other, either in terms of money, in terms of influence, all of that. How they treat those people, it's actually their true character, not how they treat their contemporaries or people that are above them. Because people can do psychophancy, you don't have any need to do any psychophancy with somebody that way you don't big person. It's not going to give you money, it's not going to give you anything. You're just like human beings on your basic level, as human beings. So that's also something that right now we are seeing, that the Afe Babalola, that a lot of us thought this was Afe Babalola, that it really isn't Afe Babalola. And this book that Dele Farotimi has written has really revealed to us a lot of people who are zeros that would have ended up thinking that they are heroes, which they are not. We wait and await to see what the outcome of the judgment is going to be like. And of course, area father had given a warning, and some Nigerians, that the judges should behave themselves and do the needful, the right thing to be done, and stop being unfortunate and just try to do things, in the corrupt manner that has been written about in the book. It's so sad that Nigeria, this is where Nigeria is right now. And I tell you that a lot of the biggest problem we have in Nigeria is actually the judiciary. It's actually the judiciary. The corruption is so deep. It's sickening. It's sickening, and very, very disgusting. And even judges amongst themselves, they should be disgusted with either their own behavior or the behavior of their colleagues, because they have really failed. They have really failed not just the citizens. At the end of the day, I would say even themselves.